guys, Willie here with W.T.F car reviews, and today we're going to be reviewing the all-new 2025 Kia K4 LXS.
And a big thanks to Jordan and the rest of the management and staff here at Century Kia in Tampa, Florida for helping make this review possible. I'll leave a link to our inventory below, and if you're looking for a new car or SUV in the Tampa area, I would definitely recommend checking these guys out and ask for Jordan.
And for those of you guys who don't know, the K4 replaces the Forte as Kia's compact sedan this year for 2025. Sitting about 3 inches longer and 2 inches wider, allowing for more leg, shoulder, and headroom, with a far more premium looking and feeling interior. The 2025 K4 is available in 5 trim levels and 2 power plants, the base power plant being a 2-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder, which is a carryover, cranking out 147 horsepower and 132 pound-feet of torque, made it to a CVT transmission. We also get an updated 1.6-liter turbo, which now cranks out 190 horsepower and 195 pound-feet of torque, down about 11 horsepower, but keeping the torque figure. It's now mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission, conventional transmission, not the dual clutch, and we range from the $21,000 base LX up to the $27,000 GT line turbo. Here we have the LXS, which sits right above the base with a $22,990 base price. What else do we get for that money? Let's jump right in. So the car itself isn't super clean, but hopefully you can still pick up this all new Morning Haze metallic paint color. It is beautiful. We get full LED headlamps, daytime running lights too. The styling reminds me a little bit of a combination of a K5 and an EV6. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. We get a panel housing our advanced safety features, ton of airflow for the radiator for this 2-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder. The wheel and tire setup's a little bit upgraded compared to the base LX. We get these gunmetal gray, dark gunmetal gray alloys, exclusive to the LXS trim level, wrapped in Kumho Solus all-season tires, dimensions being 205/55 R16s. So the 55 series sidewall should help the ride quality a lot, and we'll see if the 205 wide tires put the power to the ground. We get some flat black for the bumper area leading to the wheel wells and rocker panel side skirts. We get a 2-tone contrasted mirror, no LED turn signals on it. We do get blind spot monitoring on the glass. We get that with the LXS. Black trim for the window trim. We get smart access for the driver and the front passenger. The window sticker, we see everything else available with the 2025 K4 LXS. With the Morning Haze metallic paint color, medium gray interior, you can see the standard features for the LX and everything we get with the LXS on top of it. 16-inch alloy wheels, drive mode selector, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, safe exit warning, 60/40 split folding rear seats. $175 for the floor mats, $1,155 for the destination charge, totaling us out a tick over $24,000. Fuel economy 33 combined. That is really good on fuel. The door handle for the back is up top in the corner. Oops, accidentally opened up the door. Anyway, it is a really good looking vehicle. We'll take a step back, check out the side profile. We mentioned 3 inches longer and 2 inches wider. I believe the EPA actually classifies this new 2025 K4 as a mid-size sedan, although Kia classifies it as their compact. The gas cap is not push to open. I'll show you where the latch is inside. We get LED taillights out rear, turn signals and reverse lights. The reverse light is right there in the center, backup camera and a button to open up the trunk. We get an aluminum K4 badge, updated Kia logo, and again, I apologize for the dirty paint. Hopefully you can still pick up this beautiful Morning Haze metallic paint color. The exhaust tip in the lower right corner, and speaking of the exhaust tip, let's fire up this naturally aspirated 2-liter 4-cylinder and hear how she sounds. All right, guys, that was the sound of the naturally aspirated 2-liter 4-cylinder sold by Kia. We get a Hyundai and Kia logo on the motor and on the motor mounts. Interesting. Smart Stream dual overhead cam 16-valve 4-cylinder, cranking out 147 horsepower, 132 pound-feet of torque. Made it to a CVT transmission, sending the power to the front wheels. You can expect 0 to 60 in the mid to high 8-second range, so definitely not going to blow you away, but it is quicker than some of the competition, like the Nissan Sentra we recently reviewed on this channel, although it has pretty similar overall power figures. As far as the interior, we mentioned 3 inches longer, 2 inches wider. It's a lot more premium looking and feeling. Smart access for the driver and the front passenger. But taking a step inside, Just hard plastic up top, just hard plastic in the center, but we get a padded armrest, auto one touch for the driver, 4-way adjustable mirrors, aluminum door handle. Pretty okay sound system, is not the worst for a base. The seats are actually really comfortable fabric. They're not electrically adjustable, but you can still recline, drop, lift, and slide. Taking a step inside, here we have our trunk and hood latch release. Hopefully you can pick it up on camera. Taking a step inside, foot on the brake, engine start, stop, and everything fires right to life. But first thing we notice, guys, we have an all new updated ground up interior with the dual screens. They're massive, they're intuitive. The steering wheel is all new too. It's not leather wrapped for the LXS, gotta go to the higher trims to get the leather wrapped wheel. The shape of it is excellent. It's almost like a Corvette, C8 Corvette. 9.3 is perfect, solid 10.2, and a flat spoke down below, giving you a comfortable area to rest your hand no matter where you'd like to keep it. The horn area has a rubberized texture. The horn, loud and aggressive. People should be getting out of your way. We'll do a window check. We don't get dual panes, wouldn't be expected with a sub $23,000 base price. Drive mode selector, we get that with the LXS. We get normal and sport mode. We'll see what the differences are. Lane keep assist, radar cruise control, infotainment adjustments. You can see our sensory fueling, radar cruise, tire pressure, and right back to where we started. The sensory fueling is just a trip computer. You can also see all of your other potential information. My personal favorite would be this advanced safety feature screen. You can see your brake lights. You do not see your turn signals, but you get the point. We'll turn the volume down so I don't get hit with copyright. The stocks have a very satisfying click, auto headlamps and auto high beams, no auto rain sensing wipers. Wouldn't be expected at this price point. Tilt and telescoping steering column, aluminum outlining the air vents, traction control, electronic parking brake, interior brightness, hood latch release. Hopefully you get a good look at the pedals. The dashboard is hard plastic on the driver's side, but we get some soft touch padding for the passenger side. The infotainment screen, we don't get standard navigation, wouldn't be expected, but we do get wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. This is our home screen. You can see everything that you could potentially adjust, profile settings, online manual. Personally, I will leave it here. The backup camera, let's check it out. Really high resolution, guidance lines and trajectory. See if we get different views. We get an over-the-top view so you can maximize the distance between you and the car behind you, and we can see a wider view taking up the full screen just without guidance lines or trajectory. I prefer the guidance lines and trajectory, so we'll leave it here. Throwing it back into park, we return right back to the previous screen. Shortcuts, home, map, search, media, favorites, and setup. If you press the map, we do not get navigation as we mentioned, but with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, if you hook it up, it will be available. We get our air vents beneath it, hazards in the center, climate adjustments. It's not a dual zone automatic climate control, but you can adjust the temperature on this right side and adjust the vent speed on the left. Nice display, but I personally would prefer dials. Down below we get USB-C ports, 12 volt with a push of a button. You can alternate the location of the charge ports with a click. I'm not quite sure what that does. Ton of storage down below, engine start stop, auto hold for the electronic parking brake. We can access our camera at all time with a click of a button. We get cup holders, and you have a pretty solid amount of storage down there. You'll fit probably 2 liters in here, and you can push the button and you'll throw some 12, 16 ounce, maybe 24 ounce bottles with these pushy things, and you can hide it away. Same thing for the opposite side. That's just where my keys are. We get a pretty soft padded armrest. Storage space is decent. I'd expect you to fit a 6-pack of 12-ounce cans. The glove box is decently damp, not super damp, but it is a little bit damp and spacious. I'd expect you to fit 20 license plates, should be able to fit 2 pairs of shoes. Pretty thin frame rear view mirror. It's not auto dim. You got to pull this flappy thing to dim it. The interior lights are LED. Nice Kia Connect. And you can turn on the door lights for when they open, SOS up top. That's about it though, guys, for at least the front seat of this 2025 Kia K4 LXS. Let's hop out back, see how much space is offered back here. I keep reaching for the bottom for the grab handle, but it's up top, and the legroom is solid compared to the previous Model Forte. It's up at least 1.5 inches. Up top, hard plastic, just like up front. We still get the padded armrest, power window, aluminum door handle, and a pretty solid speaker for the base audio system. Storage is okay. You'll fit a 6-inch sub diagonally. The rear seats are very comfortable fabric. The padding goes all the way out to the door frame. And the legroom, I'm a little bit over 6 feet tall, sitting behind my seat settings, and I still have about 4 inches of knee room. This is mid-size sedan competitive headroom. I have about 1 inch of it. So if you're under 6'5", you should be comfortably sitting in the back of a 2025 K4. That's not something you can say about every compact sedan in the segment. Unfortunately, no air vents that blow into your face. There is something going on under the front seats, but nothing that blows directly at us. 2 USB-C ports, decent storage pocket, no center cubby here on the LXS, but the seats do fold down 60-40 split. We get a grab handle hook on the driver's side for the grab handle. That's about it. For the back seat, no mat pockets behind either of the front seats, unfortunately, but we'll take a step out in the cargo space, see how much space is offered back there, and then take this 2025 K4 out for a drive. So you press the button, we get a slight hydraulic chute. It's not an electric chute, so it's not going to close for you. Unfortunately, no covers for the hinges, so if you pack anything up higher than this, keep in mind you will be crushing your cargo. We get 2 latches to fold the second row seats down 60-40 split. We get that with the LXS. The wheel wells don't protrude that badly, so I'd expect you to slide a 60-inch TV through here. That's not something you can say with just about any compact sedan. Secret storage, we can take a look. We get our donut, fix-a-flat kit, and a little bit of secret space surrounding it. I did not put that back super flushly, but shouldn't be the end of the world. We can shut this trunk right up, take a step back, walk around this all-new 2025 Kia K4 LXS. It is a really good looking vehicle. With a sub $25,000 price, even after destination, this is a serious bundle of value. $22,900 for the base price, and you get a lot of features, and this thing looks really good. Performance-wise, let's take this 2025 Kia K4 LXS out for a drive and see what it's got. All right, guys, now we're just about seeing everything we need to see with the inside and outside of the all-new 2025 Kia K4. Let's take it out for a drive and see what it's got. My first impressions, the steering, it's pretty light when you're not moving, but it tightens up. It has a very nice direct feel. I do kind of wish we had the leather wrap steering wheel, but you can option up for a couple $1,000 and it will be available. Ride quality is excellent. The isolation from the road is fantastic. We'll see how overall performance is. I'm sure it's not going to be very overwhelming, but brakes feel good. About third throttle, it's okay. This is a third throttle. Gets up and goes. Daily driving, it's got what you need. On concrete pavement, road noise is quiet. We can slow down a little bit, try a moving pull. About half throttle. Yeah, it definitely doesn't blow you away, but it gets up and it goes fine. Try it out in sport mode, see what changes up. The revs immediately raise. Throttle gets more sensitive. Steering gets a tiny bit heavier, but really not much. Brakes feel good. Yeah, you get a little bit more bite from the steering. Body roll is really limited, and the turning radius is sharp. Wow. Really sharp. On the gas. Ooh, okay. Ooh, almost like a Honda VTEC. It's got a second life up top. The dual overhead cam, variable valve timing, I guess. We can try one out off the line. See what this thing's got in sport. Offline, on the gas. Good bite. Not bad. I mean, yeah, definitely not blowing you away. But compared to the Nissan Sentra, which has similar power figures, this feels noticeably quicker. I think almost a second quicker, 0 to 60. And the steering feels good. The handling feels good. This feels like a pretty expensive vehicle considering the price point. I would not consider this vehicle overpriced if it costs $3,000 or $4,000 more. I'm not saying this feels like a $35,000, $40,000 car by any means, but compared to a Honda Civic, compared to a competitive Toyota Corolla, Mazda 3, this feels just as good, if not better. And you're saving a decent amount of money too. You can take it out of sport. Hopefully you got a good idea. It does pack a pretty decent punch. Actually, we'll throw it back into sport. Try out these manual shifts, and then we'll take it out of sport. But first gear, first ratio on the gas. Pretty responsive, wow. Not bad. I personally would leave the manual shifts alone. Rev match downshifts, not bad. But yeah, taking it out of sport, you can wrap things up. Lane keep assist is turned on. Kia has one of the best lane keep assist systems. Real world turning radius is really sharp. About third throttle, normal mode. It's not quick, it's not fast by any means, but compared to its competition, it's definitely not slower and more than likely quicker than just about all of it with the base power plant. The lane keep assist system, let's check it out. We know that Hyundai and Kia have had some of the best systems. I'll keep my hands up so you guys believe me that I'm not using my hands on the wheel. Oop, almost creeped out. Poke this right back in. Same thing here. Oop, poke this right back in. Now it's yelling at me to keep my hands on the wheel. When the line gets dotted, it's going to get a little bit sketchy. Yep, see, I'm going to have to intervene. It's starting to yell at me again, but for the most part, this is an unbelievable system. As soon as you creep out, oop, there you go. Now it's vibrating at me because I'm kind of driving a little bit recklessly. But the way that the Kia lane keep assist system works, whew, through the turn, gas, powers through it. Handling is good, guys. This is a very fun platform. It's comfortable and it's affordable. I know that's what a lot of you guys are looking for. If you want to get some more premium feeling options and features, you can do it and it'll still be under $25,000, $26,000 for the base price. You can add the turbo and still be under $30,000 after destination, assuming you keep the options to a minimum. If that's what you're looking for, guys, this new 2025 K4's got it all for just about everybody. In this application, you get the blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, a couple of other goodies, the alloy wheels. So I would recommend going with the LXS over the LX. If you want to get the absolute cheapest model, the Uber special, delivery driver special, yes, get the LX. But I think for the most part, you'll be happy if you go for the LXS. And a big thanks to Jordan and the rest of the management and staff here at Century Kia in Tampa, Florida for helping make this review possible. I'll leave a link to their inventory below, and if you're looking for a new car or SUV in the Tampa area, I would definitely recommend checking these guys out and ask for Jordan. And a huge thanks to all you guys for watching. I had a great time making this video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you've already subscribed, thank you so much. You guys know the channel is just not possible without you, and I really appreciate the constant support. But again, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Leave a like too, it really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. That's how these videos get promoted to new people. Leave a comment, let me know what you like, let me know what you don't like. Leave a comment, let me know if there's any specific cars, SUVs, or trucks you want to see reviewed on this channel, and I'll definitely try getting those videos for you ASAP. But other than that, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope all of you have a great day.